So this is Michael Bremer, this is Patrick Oborn, and this is Ice Cream and Cars.
How's it going?
So great. So I keep hearing about this VX Suite thing. What is this VX Suite thing I keep hearing about you guys are doing now?
VX Suite, plain and simple, is understanding what's going on inside the network. Here, let me tell you a story of why that's important. We have an agent that puts in the first of 50 sites, the very first one. The circuit goes in, customer calls them 4 days later. My voice sucks. You sold me a bag of goods 4 days into it. Of course, we call the ISP. ISP does a ping and trace route. What do you think the ISP says?
Oh, it's working great.
Working great, sir. No, it wasn't working great 4 days ago. So,
yeah, but it's working great now.
Well, that's fantastic. But we have the information, we have the data, we have the archive. 2 days ago, it wasn't working great. Let me send you the information from the ping and trace route. We can actually trace which IP address was having the problem, which IP address was dropping packets. So the carrier was then able to go in, fix that circuit, get that VoIP working again. So needless to say, the agent was ecstatic that he didn't lose the whole crapping deal over the first circuit that went in. That wasn't really the agent's fault, quite honestly.
Well, so that's the biggest problem when we sell this stuff. Networks are living, breathing organisms.
Right.
And, we do the best. We try to put VLANs in, managed switches.
Yep.
But, how do I know when something goes wrong and all of a sudden their phone call quality sucks? Well, what do you do?
It's like driving a car without a dashboard, my friend. I mean, VX Suite gives you the information to tell you what's going on the network. It tells you...
But what's that mean, Patrick? Give me a real-world example, because, look, I'm techie, but come on, we're sales guys, right? What's that mean?
You have a customer, or actually we have a real-life customer. Okay. Offshore oil rig. Costs them $1,000 a day for their internet connection. That internet connection runs their phone system, and they have to have that phone system be constant communication and transmit all that data. I mean, millions of dollars a day are made on this oil rig. The problem is, the phone system stops working. Client does not know why. They call the agent, who calls us at VX Suite. We get on there and run some tests, come to find out that 99% of their bandwidth is being taken up by an employee, an engineer, downstairs watching Netflix. I kid you not. Without the information, we would have never found that. It would be like a needle in a haystack.
So basically, this dude is getting paid, whatever he's getting paid, to watch Netflix all day, and he's crashing our network.
That's right. He better brush up his resume because we found him out.
That's what we call a LinkedIn updating event now. Yeah.
LinkedIn updating event.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's a real world case study of how that agent saved the client probably thousands of dollars in salary, lost productivity, and also that client will never leave them because, oh my God.
No, that agent went from a pretty nice guy who can get him a good deal to someone who understands his business and helped him save it.
Wow.
Right.
So you can go down into the network, down to like specific IP address?
Correct.
So if I've got a service infector or something like that that's send out malware, crashing my network, you could say, hey, unplug that.
Correct.
And also too, so one of my biggest problems with the suppliers is what you mentioned earlier. A lot of times when they go to test it, now it's working fine.
Right.
And we always have that one throat to choke thing, right?
Absolutely.
And usually they want to choke my throat.
That's right.
So help me about that. What kind of report can I take to the carrier? What do I show them?
What we do for the free circuit monitoring that is included in all the circuits is we archive that data for 60 days. That 60 days worth of data will show them each of the 60 days in 5-minute increments what exactly happened and where. That information is critical. It's like the diary of the network. You just open up the diary, show it to the client, and more importantly, show it to the carrier tech so they can actually help you.
Well, because most techs just want to really solve the problem. They don't want to fight with you.
Right.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
Right.
So I got one more question for you because we're almost out of time.
You got it.
So you've went from being a master distributor to a supplier. In 30 seconds or less, what's the thing that surprised you the most about becoming on the other side of the fence?
Well, actually providing the solution is really key. I mean, we've been really good at creating software to help people broker faster, give them pricing, but actually being able to solve problems has really been the big difference. In fact, some of our suppliers like Jive and others have actually put our solution into their environment. So now it's not just a provider, master agent relationship. We're actually a provider in many cases to our suppliers, and we can help them be better for our agents. So really working with us, because we have that provider ability, we can get in and help Jive solve their problems so that the agents using Jive will have a better experience. And so that's really been something that opened my eyes and something that's just super important to us.
Wow. Well, hey guys, thank you so much. This has been Ice Cream and Cars with Patrick Oborn of Telarus and VX Suite, Michael Bremer, Telecomquotes.
Cheers.